freaking go. So my brain is like, no, honey, you cannot do this. Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Tech to Therapy, and I talk about my journey from working in the tech industry and now becoming a therapist in training. But today I'm just gonna do my February plan with me. So first I'll talk about like January, how that went, overview, talk about my goals, and then I'll take a little break and do my setup for February in my journal. And then lastly, I'll talk about my February goals. Here we go. Let's talk about January. So overall, January was like a really good month. I felt like something just changed internally inside of me, and I just started doing things that I typically don't usually do or have been caught, like things that I wanted to be able to do, but I just like felt like there was some kind of block. January felt like a change, like a fresh start, and I guess like that's what it is. January is for a lot of people. Okay, so more specifically what I mean by this is I have group time in my therapist clinic, and I haven't talked for like 6 months, and every week I'm in that group. I'm like, oh my gosh, I should say something, but I don't want to say anything. What do I actually say? But 6 months I've been like this, and finally I said something, and I just like said whatever I wanted to say, and it felt so different because I had been caught up on not talking in that group for so long. So that felt like a change. I felt like I had more honest conversations with my friends. Shout out to Vika, yo, you my girl. And let's get to my goals now. So if you haven't seen my 2022 seasonal goals, check that out if you want to see like an overview of like how I'm thinking about my goals for this year. Basically, to recap, I want to do seasonal goals. So start in winter, spring, summer, fall, and each of these seasons have like a different flavor. So winter, I'm more chilled out. Like I'm just trying to build and maintain habits that I've kind of lost. And then it kind of ramps up where summer is typically the time where I like am more motivated and want to do more things. So I'll like, have more aggressive, I don't like that word, have more, like push myself a little bit more in the summer. So the two that I'm doing is weightlifting twice a week and YouTube video once a month. No, just kidding. YouTube video once a week. So I'm gonna talk about weightlifting. So twice a week, basically one time a week I go to a weightlifting class, and then one time a week I practice on my own at Crunch, just like a commercial gym. This month I went back to my weightlifting class that I had taken like a 4-month break. And my coach basically was like, you haven't improved at all in the 1 year that I've seen you. And I was feeling some type of way about that comment. I like thought about it for like 3 straight days. I was like, because I had been going for 9 months straight. And then to be told that I wasn't improving, I was like, oh my goodness. And now that I think about it, it felt like awakening. No, oh my God, that's like so dramatic. It felt like a realization that even though I had been like gaining muscle, slowly increasing my weight, my mental state was the same from last year, which was like, I can't do this weight. Like, I am not strong. That block was just like always there. And I feel like that's what my coach was talking about, was like mentally, I am the same as I was a year ago. And I knew this, but I think it was different hearing it from a coach. So I tried a few things. I did some visualization. So I literally like would close my eyes and I would think about the barbell, and I'd be like, okay, what's the like mood that I need to get into to be able to like lift this thing and like kill it, you know? And I tried that. It like kind of worked. It helped me get into this like mental state or like emotional state that I'm not in that often, which is like, let's freaking go, you know? Like I don't get there that often. So that was like really interesting. Like that's one of my favorite parts about weightlifting, is like being in that mental state, because it just like, it's really energizing for me. But there are many parts of my life where I can like feel like I can have that kind of energy. So yeah, I really like being in that mood for that like little split second, like right before I have to lift the weight. And so I did some visualizations and it like kind of helped me, I think. And I also, while doing that, realized that like, I feel like to be able to lift some of these weights that like I know my body can do. It's just like in my head. Like it doesn't even feel that heavy, but my brain is like, no, honey, you cannot do this weight. And I'm like, okay, I won't do it. And like, that's basically what happens. I'm just like, I can't do it. And then I don't do the weight. I feel like I have to be a different person to like lift that weight. And I feel like it's definitely like a mental rewiring that I'm trying to do right now to be like, no, you can do this. You are strong. You can do it. Yeah, so that's like how my weightlifting is going. Overall, like it energizes me. Like after I go do the weights, like I don't even feel that tired afterwards because I'm like literally stopping myself with my brain. I still feel good about it. Like I'm like, you know, moving my body, it just like feels so good compared to the last couple of months, which I've just been like sitting and lying and barely walking. So yeah, it just like feels good to move my body. Okay, and then YouTube, here I've been uploading every week, and I did my day in the life recording. That one was actually surprisingly fun to make. I think because when I go through the day, I'm thinking about like the type of video it would be and like trying to like pump more energy into it, so then my day ends up being more fun because I'm just like, ooh, I gotta make it look like I'm having fun, and then I end up having fun. So but yeah, I really like that. Also, editing was like a lot easier to do because I have so much footage, and yeah, I just like split that up and put it together. So I was really happy about that. So hopefully I'll do more vlogs like that. I don't know what else there is to say about YouTube. All right, so I'm gonna take a break now and go write my February pages. I'll do one like month spread, and then I'll do a thing where I can track my goals. Okay, I finished drawing my February pages, and now I'm going to talk about the goals that I have for February. And not surprisingly, they are the same as January because I'm doing my goals in seasons, so my winter goals are going to be the same, January and February, because it's both winter. So February is the last month of winter, so last month that I'll just be focusing on YouTube and weightlifting. I definitely have an urge to add more goals. Like I want to meditate more, I want to journal more, I want to just like recharge and make sure that I'm doing all of that. And I'm like, no, Emily, don't do that. Don't add more goals right now. Just like focus on the ones that you have and make sure that feels really easy and comfortable for you before you move on. So I'm resisting my urge to adding anything new. So yeah, February will have the same goals, but hopefully will feel different than January. Yeah, I guess that's it. So I'll see you next week and maybe next month if you only watch these videos, which is a shame because you should watch my other videos. All right, bye.